What's going on? It's TheAireaidLord. Today is a gaming update for all the fans and viewers out there. Today is November 4th, 2012. Into November we go, and as going into November, we are going to be preparing for the last couple of games for 2012, such as Halo 4. Obviously, there's a freaking counter right there, showing you that we only have a day and a couple of minutes to go before, a couple of hours to go before Halo 4 is officially launched. I have lots of big plans for this game this week, so tune into the video and you will figure out what those plans were. But I am going to talk about a little bit about what happened with my channel last week, because I did have a lot of Halloween related plans that unfortunately I did not get to, and I want to talk about that just for a couple quick minutes. So last week, on Monday, in the northeast of the United States, there was a hurricane. It was Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. This storm basically did a lot of destruction in the New England area. I am from Massachusetts, so it did do some damage around my area. In fact, 50% of my town was actually without power. And one thing, however, is that I actually was very lucky during the storm. I did not lose power at all for any of the days, and I only lost internet for about 7 hours, and then I got it back the next day. I think it was Monday into Tuesday I lost internet, but that was just because Comcast, something screwed up with their thing when the storm hit. But a lot of people in the northeast United States felt the brunt, I should say, of Hurricane Sandy, including some of my friends who live in New York and Connecticut. So I definitely feel bad for them that they lost power. It definitely did some damage, lots of tree lines, or lots of lines down and lots of trees down. And it was just a mess. For a lot of, I know I have some fans who do live in the northeast United States, so I hope you guys survived the storm. I hope you guys were alright, and I hope nobody lost power for too long. I was very lucky. I find it funny because last year, for Hurricane Irene, I actually lost power for 5 days, and I had to get a hotel room. This storm, I was actually preparing for the worst, and nothing actually happened. That was great because I was actually able to play. Some of the new games that came out, which obviously I'll talk about right now. So, because the storm didn't do any noticeable damage to my area, I was able to do a full playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3. The game came out last Tuesday on October 30th. It was a big release, a very highly anticipated game, because it was the first time that we were getting a new assassin since Ezio. Ezio was the new assassin from 2009, and now 3 years later we get a new assassin in the Revolutionary War as Connor. And I beat the campaign yesterday on Saturday. I started playing it on Tuesday, and then I did a few videos here and there, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I did a couple of videos here and there. I really wanted to do a lot of the side content in the game, so I did spend time doing that, like liberating the various areas, lock-picking stuff, getting your assassins upgraded. So I did spend time doing that, and I believe right now there are 88 videos of the campaign of Assassin's Creed 3 on my channel. I have some of them in a playlist. I'll put the remaining ones in a playlist, and then I will make all those videos live. So all those videos are up on my channel. You can go check every one of them out. The playthrough did, views-wise, it did very well, and lots of people were telling me that they really wanted to see me do this game, that they liked it, that they liked, the whole setting around the game. They liked me playing it because I am a fan of Assassin's Creed, and I did fairly well in this playthrough, actually getting to know the game. It was great. It was great. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Thank you for watching it, I should say, and thank you for all your comments and your likes and everything that you put into the channel. I always appreciate that, as always. It was fun. Assassin's Creed 3 was definitely one of my favorite playthroughs of the year. I still have to do the multiplayer, which I'll talk about later on. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I do have some ideas as to when I can do it. So that was all last week. Assassin's Creed 3 basically took all of my time, and Unfortunately, I was looking to do a Halloween special on Wednesday. I wanted to do something special for Halloween, as most, I don't know, I'm not sure how many of my fans are long-term who have been following my content for a long time. I do know there are some out there, but a year ago, Halloween 2011, I actually did a special for Zombieville on the iPod Touch. I played Zombieville, and I filmed it with my camera for Halloween 2011. I wanted to do some Halloween-related content this year, so I was thinking of doing a new fan mail, and I was also thinking of playing a game which a lot of people say is a very tough game to beat, which is Dark Souls. I didn't get to play that game last year because I avoided it knowing that it was such a hard game. A lot of people were asking me to play it because they knew that I was probably going to rage because the game was so freaking hard, but I didn't end up playing it. And I had the opportunity for this Halloween to play the game, and I didn't do it. I didn't buy the game, I didn't do it, I didn't do a fan mail, and there are a couple of reasons for this. Number one, at the time, I was so into Assassin's Creed. You know, that was last Wednesday. I was into Assassin's Creed. I was playing it, understanding the mechanics of this new atmosphere and the Revolutionary War. It's a new game, and I wanted to give my time to the game. I didn't want to be jumping to different playthroughs and different stuff like that. It just didn't make any sense for me. I wanted to focus on Assassin's Creed. That was what people were watching. I got a lot of positive feedback when I started the playthrough Tuesday, so I wanted to continue it. Jumping into a Halloween special on Wednesday, a fan mail, which I didn't receive many questions on the PlayStation 3, so it wasn't really easy for me to do that anyway. I did mention it in my gaming update last week, but I guess people were just, kind of preoccupied with the storm and other things going on. But, yeah, I didn't get to do any Halloween-related stuff last week. I didn't get to do a Halloween special for 2012. Unfortunate. It is what it is. If Assassin's Creed 3 hadn't come out last week, then I probably would have been able to do it. Historically, Assassin's Creed games usually come out in November anyway, so it was kind of confusing as to why they'd release it a day before Halloween. But they did, and I had to adjust to that and adjust to the storm. So I was adjusting to Halloween and I was adjusting to the storm. So there were a lot of adjustments that I had to make last week that didn't necessarily make me playing games the easiest thing in the world. So I didn't get to play the game the Dark Souls. I know people were wanting me to play Dark Souls. It was a game I didn't get to play last year. I mean, let's be honest. If I had done it for Halloween, that game is really long, and people have said it's really hard. If I had started playing it, I guarantee you that I wouldn't have beaten it, and it would have just been a lingering playthrough I would have never gotten to. So I think it worked out for the best that I didn't play that game. And that was basically it. So it was just Assassin's Creed 3 last week that I did. No fan mail, no crap souls. So, oh well. But I think people definitely liked me making the choice of playing Assassin's Creed 3 the entire week. And because of that, I was able to complete the campaign on Saturday. If I hadn't played Wednesday, I might not have completed it yesterday night. So it worked out for the best. So now that was basically everything that happened last week. I didn't get affected by Hurricane Sandy, but I did want to devote the week to Assassin's Creed once I actually had the game Tuesday. What's going to be happening this week? Well, one thing I want to mention before I actually get into the huge release which is coming this week, which is obviously right on the fucking dashboard. It's been displayed all over the dashboard. There have been some problems with YouTube as of recent, and I am not usually the person to address YouTube bugs, but the problems that have been occurring with the website as of recent have really been frustrating me, and I feel like I need to say something because it's hindering my channel and me uploading stuff, and I don't understand why Google, who owns YouTube, can't get their act together. I don't understand why they can't have a large tech team of highly trained professionals on the clock 24 hours making sure that problems don't happen with YouTube, because so many people use the site, so many people upload videos, and so many people are watching videos. So I don't understand why they can't be on top of technical problems that occur with their website. What technical problems am I talking about? Well, again, as I've said before, I don't usually address YouTube problems. Usually my friend Phil usually addresses those YouTube problems all the fucking time. I don't, because it's just complaining about nothing. But what's been happening recently has been really hindering a lot of people and making my access to YouTube frustrating. So one of the things that they've changed now with YouTube is the way you tag your videos. Every single video you upload to video, every single video you upload to YouTube has tags. And obviously the tags are keywords that people can search into the search engine so that they can find your video easier. Well, YouTube has, for some stupid reason, completely changed the way that the tagging system works. It used to be you just wrote a whole bunch of words with spaces, just like normal writing is, and that would be your tags. No. Now the tags for your videos are, you have to put commas after every single word in your videos, okay? And it doesn't make sense because it's very time consuming, and for somebody like me who has to constantly copy and paste the same tags for parts of a playthrough, for instance Assassin's Creed 3 where I'm putting the same tags in for all 88 videos that I uploaded, it's frustrating for me when I have to put my tags in a Word document separated by fucking commas and then copy and paste from Microsoft Word into the YouTube tagging system. It's stupid. It's boneheaded. I'm so baffled as to how every decision YouTube makes ends up being a bad decision. They had this great channel layout in 2009, and they change it. And then they change it again in 2011. And now I hear they're changing it again. Apparently it's not happening for partners, but a lot of people who aren't partnered, their channels are getting fucking changed. I don't understand. It seems like every decision YouTube makes, every new decision, every boneheaded move they make is a bad decision that hinders the people who are trying to watch videos and also people who are trying to upload videos. And I know the argument is always, oh, YouTube's a free website. Well, not for people who are partners. I'm in a partnership with YouTube. Well, I'm not a partnership with YouTube. I'm in a partnership with Machinima, but I make YouTube money through my advertisements. So I'm in a relationship, a business relationship, where I'm making them money and they're making me money. So when one side of the relationship, one side of the partnership doesn't uphold their end of the deal, that's a problem. And I don't understand why they can just get away with it. There's no customer support or anything for YouTube, and I can't get in contact with them. I have to rely on the stupid Google help forums whenever I have a problem, and then some genius wizard out of nowhere says, oh yeah, we're working on it, and it takes like 4 days until it's actually resolved. And the pinnacle of my complaints with YouTube, which actually made me address it in this video, was yesterday morning, I believe Saturday morning, when I had uploaded a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed videos. I go to see my videos, and a whole bunch of the videos, the settings were not saved. The description and the claiming of my video had not been saved. And every time I tried to save it, it said there was an error. And I'm like, what? Why the fuck can't I save my videos? Because now, when the videos go live on YouTube, it's just going to say MAHO whatever the number is, because that's the coding that my camera uses. If you've seen that MAH stuff in the video description, that means that YouTube screwed up in saving my video settings, and it's basically resolving to the default tag that I put in. So I go to my video manager page. I'm like, wait, why is this happening? Maybe I can change it from the video manager page. And I go to the video manager page, and guess what? It doesn't work. Your inbox and your video manager page were completely broken as of Saturday morning, which was November 3rd. So I was flipping out because I actually had something to do Saturday morning, and I was losing it. I was literally losing it because I couldn't save my videos, and now I had 4 videos on YouTube of Assassin's Creed 3 that had no tags, no claiming of the video, so I wasn't monetizing anything from those videos, and it just sucked. It really sucked that I have to suffer through this bullshit that is YouTube. And there are multiple problems with the website in just addition to what I'm talking about. There's the unsubbing problem, which I've seen on some of my friends' page, which has been ongoing for a long time. It's basically YouTube's desire to clean up the subscriptions of people who have inactive accounts. But in reality, all they're doing is deleting people who are still subscribed to people, and then they get unsubscribed, and then they have to subscribe again. And it's stupid. It's retarded because people are missing out on other people's content, and people are losing views because of YouTube, because of the site that they're being hosted on. They're losing views because of them, and it's unbelievably retarded, and it makes no sense to me, and it makes no sense to other people who are trying to upload and other people who are trying to view videos. I don't understand, and I don't know if people have been unsubscribed from my channel. I have no way of knowing. I have a Twitter, which is at TheAireaidLord, which I have on my main channel page if you haven't seen it yet, but I try to get in contact with fans, and I have had fans come to me and say they've been unsubscribed from my channel. I have received messages, in case anyone thinks that I haven't. I have actually received messages from people saying they've been unsubscribed. So I know this is an issue, and I know some of my other friends have had problems where multiple number of people have been unsubscribed, like 300 people in a row unsubscribed because of YouTube's problems. I can't do anything about it, but I'm letting people know that there are problems going on with YouTube right now, and be cautious, because, again, I'm getting into the games that I'm really going to enjoy, like Halo 4, Black Ops 2. I want to be able to get these videos up in a timely manner as they come out. I'm going to be putting up videos on release day of Halo 4, and I don't want stupid YouTube problems to hinder me getting my videos up. I don't want that to happen. So I'm letting everybody know, but pretty much warning everybody that there are problems going on with YouTube right now, and that I guess people are trying to resolve them. So, okay. I'm already in 16 minutes, so I should probably get to all of the stuff that's going to be happening this week. And mainly, the big thing that's coming this week, right fucking there, it's been on the video the whole time, Halo 4. This is the fourth, well, not really the fourth entry, but it's, what, the sixth entry in the Halo series? Because you had Halos 1, 2, 3, then you had ODST, and you had Reach. So this is the sixth entry, I believe. Yes, so Halo 4, big game being produced by, or actually created by 343 Industries. They're a split from the original Halo company, which made the game, which no longer makes Halo anymore. I went to New York Comic Con, actually met Frank O'Connor, who made this game. I got to play it at New York Comic Con, and I think it's really good. Graphics are really polished, and the gameplay is fucking amazing. And if anyone didn't know, I used to actually be competitive with Halo. Back when Halo 3 came out, I had a clan. We were called the Lords of War. I know that's kind of a silly name, but the Lords of War we were called, and we had a clan where we would face multiple clans to participate in competitions and tournaments. It was awesome. And at the height of my Halo career, I guess you can say, in 2008, I was really good at Halo. And I wish I could show you guys some of my Halo 3 stuff. I actually did make some videos during the 5-year anniversary of Halo 3 back in September. I made a couple of videos of Halo 3 showing my fans some of my records in Halo. And it's basically, Halo means a lot to me. I was introduced to Halo and all the way back when Halo 2 came out, when my friends first showed me the Xbox, and then I was hooked on Halo 2, and then I was really looking forward to 3. I practiced a lot, joined a clan, and we competed. We actually almost fought the competitors of Halo, but there were some mishaps that unfortunately didn't allow that to happen. And it's going to be cool, because it's going to be interesting to see how I do, and having my competitive skills cross over into the multiplayer of Halo 4. Now, it's been a long time since I've played Halo 3, and I've really practiced, so I can't say that I'm going to be getting, 50 kills and zero, like a KD, in Halo 4. So, I'm not saying I'm going to be the best multiplayer player in the freaking universe. I'm just saying that I was competitive with the game and that I'm really good at playing Halo. It's a game that means a lot to me, and I'm going to have fun playing it now. I have a couple of plans regarding Halo 4. I'm thinking of a couple of things. First of all, I'm thinking of going to the midnight launch of Halo 4 Monday night, which is tomorrow night. I actually have Election Day off. Halo 4 actually comes out on November 6th, which is Election Day in the United States, where everyone votes for the president and other things like the Senate and other stuff like that. But yeah, I have that day off. So basically, the entire day Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Halo 4. I don't know if I'm going to be playing multiplayer the whole time. I don't know if I'll be playing the campaign the whole time. Most likely, it's going to be a mixture between the campaign and the multiplayer. So that's basically what I'm thinking. Again, I'm thinking of going to the midnight launch. Don't know if it's going to happen. I've never really gone to a midnight launch for... actually, did I? I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't recall ever going to a midnight launch. I've gone like really early in the morning to get games, but I don't really think I've ever been to a midnight launch for a game. So I'm thinking of doing it for Halo 4, considering I have the Tuesday after off. So that's going to be cool. So I'll do an unboxing of the game. I didn't get the special edition, I just got the regular edition. So I'll do an unboxing anyway. I'll play it a hell of a lot on Tuesday and then continue it with the rest of the week. The entire week next week is Halo 4. Completely devoted to Halo 4, okay? So, I'm thinking of doing a couple of things with Halo 4. I'm thinking of doing some cooperative gameplay with a couple of different people. I have been in contact with a couple of different commentators on YouTube in regards to playing Halo 4. One of these people, obviously, I've spoken about him many times before. I'm thinking of doing some co-op with Phil. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We might do the optional missions. I forget what they're called. Oh, the Spartan Ops, right there. You see it on the dashboard. They're basically like these little optional side missions that are chapters in the game that you can complete that are separate from the story, which you can do them co-op with, I think, 1 or 2 people. And I'm thinking of doing it with him. I have to talk to him more about it. He's kind of behind because of the whole Hurricane Sandy thing, so I don't really know what's happening with his schedule. I haven't really looked into it or talked to him recently, but yeah, I'm thinking of doing some co-op with him. But in addition, I'm thinking of doing some co-op with some other people who I won't name. I'll leave it as a surprise because they have a fairly good following. I've seen their following on YouTube, and they have a good following for their fan base. Honestly, why I'm doing it with other commentators other than Phil, to be quite honest, I kind of want to change it up. Because as most people know, a lot of my big co-op playthroughs have been with Phil. And a lot of the times it brings in a lot of unwanted hate to my channel. October and September have been filled with it. People writing nasty shit and telling me off and saying that I'm horrible at what I do. And I get that a lot of the time when I play with Phil, which really makes me rethink if I should even do co-op with Phil. And that makes Phil feel bad because we have fun playing together, and to see his haters and his fans ruining that just kind of sucks. So, we are going to do something Halo 4 related, I can guarantee you that. But it's not going to all be with Phil. I'm going to do it with other commentators. There's one guy in particular who I'm in contact with, who I will be doing some multiplayer of Halo 4 with. And then in addition, which is really, really cool, something completely separate, I'm actually going to be inviting old clan members from the Lords of War clan, which I mentioned I was a part of during Halo 3. I'm going to be bringing those guys back onto the channel. Well, actually, they were never on the channel, but they haven't been playing video games since they left the clan in 2008. But I've been in contact with them. It was hard to find them because I only had their gamer tag and I kind of had to do some deep searching. But I've been in contact with them and they agreed that they would play some Halo 4 with me. And it's going to be really cool for me to show you guys the people that I played Halo 3 with competitively and how much fun we used to have during the Halo 3 era. And it's going to be cool. I don't know if they have any of their old Halo skills. Probably not, since they haven't played the game. So it's probably going to be a learning experience for the both of us. Or however, right now I only have one person confirmed who was the main guy who got me involved in the competitive scene. I'm not sure if I'll get anybody else, but it's going to be awesome to have old clan members, old competitive rivals coming back and playing now on my YouTube channel a new game, Halo 4, the sequel to Halo 3, the game that I spent so much time on years ago, and it's going to be really cool. So that's what you can expect this week. Now, in terms of Assassin's Creed 3's multiplayer, I might do that tomorrow on Monday. I'm not sure, because again, if I go to the midnight launch of Halo, that'll obviously take up some time. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I'm thinking of holding a Triple F, which is my version of the fan appreciation. I'm thinking of holding a giant fan appreciation for all of the big multiplayer games. Black Ops 2, Halo 4, and Assassin's Creed 3. So maybe once Black Ops 2 comes out, maybe the week after, I can hold a big multiplayer session and we can all play Assassin's Creed 3 and Halo 4 and Black Ops 2. Obviously, it's all going to be on the 360, so you should have, or you have to have a 360 in order to play with me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think the fans are going to be happy. so many fans, ever since the summer, fans have been like, oh, I want to play all these multiplayer games with you. Well, now you're going to get your chance. If you want to play Halo 4 with me, if you want to play Black Ops 2 with me, or if you want to play Assassin's Creed 3 with me, you can. Let me know which game you want me to play the most for a triple F for a fan appreciation, and I will take that into consideration based on how many people want me to play one game more than the other. And we'll go from there. We will most certainly go from there, and we will proceed, and we will have fun. So I'm looking forward to Halo 4. I can't tell you how excited I am for this game. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be finally so cool to wake Master Chief up from his cryo slumber sleep. He's going to fight the fucking Forerunners, the Prometheans. He's going to fuck them up. And we're going to own some noobs in Halo 4, just like I did at Comic-Con. I actually got the game-winning kill at New York Comic-Con, so that tells me that I'm back in the saddle to fight some people in Halo 4's multiplayer. Lots of new features in that multiplayer. And I'm ready. I'm ready. My body's ready. I hope you guys are ready. I was pumped like this for Assassin's Creed 3 last week. I was right. I had a blast playing that game. And now I'm going to do the same thing with Halo 4. So tune in. I might have a midnight unboxing of Halo 4 Monday night, so stay tuned for that. And then Halo 4 gameplay with various commentators, including Phil and some other people, and also my clan members. All of that coming this week. Thanks for watching. Long gaming update. I understand that. But I think it's worth it because this week's going to be really cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day, and stay tuned for some awesome content. See ya.